So I'm back to show you my last project for my swap with Rina Myers, and I will put the link to her channel in the description box below, and I will put the link to my previous video with the other projects in the description box below as well. And I will show you, I'm sorry, I hope I'm not making you dizzy. I will give you an overview first. And this is my altered cabinet, and Rina let me know that she really loves loved the one that I created for Sabrina. So I was lucky to find another one of these cabinets, and I thought it was a wonderful idea to alter it for Rina because she loved it so much. And for this one I used the Botanical Tea Collection by Graphic 45, and I absolutely love this paper line. And like I said, it totally reminds me of Rina because of the greens and the pinks. So I adhered my papers down and I toned it down with some gesso, and I covered the back side and I signed it, and I also covered the bottom, and I used my vintage white acrylic paint to paint the cabinet first. And here I have some beautiful ruffled lace from Lavish Laces, as well as this green flatback pearl trim, the small size. And this is a bigger size in white, and I purchased this at a local store, or at an online store I should say, I'm sorry. And this is the one side. It's kind of hard to show you, but I will do my best. So here I have a bow. I created it out of some seam binding, and I adhered a Cosmo Daisy in the center, and I created this tassel, and I was inspired for this by Sabrina. We recently did a swap and she created some beautiful tassels for me, so thank you so much for the inspiration, Sabrina. And I will show you the other side first because the front is quite busy. And on this side I created a little charm. I used a swivel clasp from Tim Holtz, and I have all kinds of beads from my stash, and I adhered one of the keys that I also used on the configuration box, but this one is in silver, and I adhered some bling right here. And this is some more of the paper collection. I absolutely love this paper line, and I covered it with gesso to tone it down a bit. And let me see, this is the front side, and originally there was a mirror behind here, but I took a photo from Rina's Facebook page and I covered it because I want to respect her privacy. Maybe she will show it in her video when she receives this, but I didn't want to show it. Let me see, here's a beautiful cluster of flowers, and I used this piece of trim from Lavish Laces. I cut one flower apart and used it as an applique. And this is a beautiful big trellis rose, and some more beautiful flowers from Wild Orchid Crafts. And oops, let me see, this embellishment is also from Wild Orchid Crafts, and I used some flatback pearl trim all the way around the picture. And I didn't want to use my hot glue gun because I don't know why, maybe I'm a softie, but this is such a beautiful picture, so I took my score tape, the smallest one, and adhered the flatback pearl trim. And this is a little frame from my stash, and I took a piece from the paper collection. And I have some more beautiful flowers, and this flatback pearl trim was also from my stash, and it goes all the way along the edges. And here I have some beautiful flowers, and I went over everything with gesso mixed with sand and with some stickles, some diamond stickles. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but if I did, I'm sorry. And I have a little wooden spool and a button, and I tucked in some pearls. And here are some more flowers. And I have this little glass jar right here, and I purchased it at the Salvation Army. And I adhered some lace all the way around, and I created this bow with some seam binding, and I have some more flowers. And I created this flower spray to go inside this little vial or jar. I have some beautiful tea roses and some baby's breath flowers and some leaves from Lavish Laces, and I adhered the spray on to the side here. so that it would stay in place. And this is the drawer, and I used another sheet from the paper collection, and I toned it down quite a bit because I didn't want the blue to show too much. And this beautiful lace is from Lavish Laces, as well as this soft blue flat back pearl trim. And here's the same lace with the bigger flat back pearl trim from my stash. And I also covered the drawer with the papers. Oops. And I didn't do any texture or gesso mixed with sand inside this drawer because I want to fill it with some goodies. And I also covered the back side and the bottom. So I really enjoyed creating this project, and I really hope you like it, Rina. And I hope you don't mind me taking a picture of your Facebook, but when I saw this picture, I had to use it on this project because it's such a beautiful and precious picture. So these are the projects that I created for Rina, and I really had a blast doing this swap with you, Rina. Thank you so much. And I hope you like everything that I created, and of course the goodies that I will include in my package for you. And I will have some pictures of all the projects at the end of this video. And I want to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're all having a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.